NSF certified. What does that mean? Same as a restaurant. This is a food grade product.
Okay.
This one is.
This one here.
Yes, it's a food grade product.
Okay.
You could use it for commercial use, whatever, but it's the only one. We have to put them in Puerto Rico because it's the only one that handles the water pressure. We have a large dealer in Puerto Rico that puts them in. Now let me show you some features of it. Number one, besides it's dusty because of all the work, this is a bypass valve on it. Okay, see this in here?
Right.
Only one's with it. See what that is?
That's
That little check valve?
check out, right.
Okay, it is the only one. This is something that your competitors, that you can't put in backwards. It won't let it happen. That's a big deal in the business. You gotta understand what people go through, and there's resin coming out of everything in their house. So you can't put it in backwards. Another feature. It takes 47 gallons to regenerate, to clean itself. Your water softeners, okay, or your other competitors are 150. Okay, something else, a couple other things about it. Let's show you this. Power outage, you lose power, okay? It has a battery backup. But, this is the same as this, by the way, has a battery backup. But let's say the battery runs dead. And you're after a hurricane for 2 weeks. All that you have to do is go out and push set clock and set it, you're done. Everything's perfect. Another feature, it resets itself about every 10 days. Let's say you use a lot of water on the weekend, but you don't during the week. It adjusts itself accordingly for regeneration. It has a computer in it that does all that. Some other things about it is flow rate, 14.8 gallons a minute. Your competitors are 8. And that's a Defender, this is a Terminator. There's a Hydronix also, does the same thing. You can order the brine tank in a smaller size or this size. The brine tank, where the salt goes, are potassium. The difference in using salt and potassium costs twice as much. But you get as much salt as eating a piece of bread than you're gonna get from drinking the water all day long. Couple other things, the salt brine stays dry. In Florida, that's a huge deal because you get bugs and bacteria growth. With ours, you don't. Because those, you got to go out, competitors, you're going to see salt tanks when you're out there, other companies, that it looks like they're salted, but the system's not working. If you break it down, you got to get a hammer and break it up.
That's what I have in my house.
Yeah, this stays dry. So the salt stays dry 2 hours before it's going to regenerate. It takes conditioned water, puts it in there, soaks for 2 hours, then uses it to regenerate and leaves it dry. That's another feature that no one else has. Okay? Another thing, see this, the Silver Shield? That's what it is. That's what the EPA certification. No one else has the EPA registered product that I've ever seen on a full house system, ever in my life. Now what does that mean? That means they're certified, it's antibacterial is what it is. The silver pregnated carbon is going to keep it from growing bacteria in the water. And we have a brochure about that. It actually takes them back to the Roman days. They figured that out. And it's kind of interesting on that. We have the Water Quality Association